Hari Om kids. I hope you all took the spiritual benefits of our lively festivals of Navratri and Dashera. Sharad Poonam falls a few days after Dashera and marks the beginning of the month of Kartik. So today's Bal Sanskar class is focused on Sharad Poonam and Kartik month. Sharad Poonam is on the 9th of October. On this very special day, it's as if the nectar of the moon drips onto earth with nutrients full of life force. From evening Sandhya till midnight, the rays of the moon are abundant in healing and health-giving powers. At this time, it is very beneficial to do the following. First, soak in all the rays of the moon. Second, doing TRATAK on the moon. Third, threading a needle in the light of the moon. Fourth, preparing kheer and letting it absorb the rays for a few hours and then eating the same kheer after midnight. According to Padma Puran, there are 5 practices for the month of Kartik that should be followed. First, doing vigil, that is Jagran, near Lord Vishnu. Second, bathing before sunrise. Third, Tulsi Seva or service. Fourth, breakfast using the right rituals. 5. Lighting oil lamps. By doing these 5 practices, one can easily attain enjoyment and salvation. Children, in the Skand Puran, it is mentioned,
Na Kartik samo maso, na kriten samam yugam, na ved sadrishyam shastram, na tirtham gangaya samam.
meaning there's no month like Kartik, there's no age like Satyug, there are no scriptures like Vedas, and no pilgrimage like Gangaji. Let's start today's Bal Sanskar class by remembering Pujya Gurudev. Tank Vidya. All children will now do Tank Vidya.
With both hands in Jnana Mudra, take a deep breath through both the nostrils and hold for some time. Now releasing the breath, do the japa of Om without opening the mouth, with your head moving up and down in a manner that it gives pressure on the larynx. The process should be continued till the breath is completely exhaled. It can be practiced twice or thrice. Benefits: the lung capacity and immunity power is enhanced by this experiment. Diseases related to thyroid are cured. Japa and meditation done after this exercise provides extra benefits. It opens the door of Ida and Pingla nerves and awakens Sushumna nerves as also the Vishuddhakya Kendra.
Om chanting. Now all the children will chant
Hri Om. Hri Om.
Mantra. All the children will touch the place of tilak with the ring finger and say the mantra.
Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः।
All the children will close their eyes in the prayer mode with folded hands.
ॐ गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् अभिप्रेतार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं पूजितो ये सुरासुरः सर्वविघ्नच्छिदेव तस्मै श्रीगणाधिपतये नमः।
We salute at the lotus feet of Lord Ganpati, who has the face of the elephant, served by the ghosts, who devours wood apple and java plum, the son of Uma, the destroyer of sorrow, the controller of obstacles. We salute Sri Ganadipati Dev, the one who pierces all obstacles, worshipped by the ghosts for the desired accomplishment. TRATAK time. Children, now all of us will do TRATAK. TRATAK increases our concentration and memory power. Story time. Children, it's story time now. In today's story, we will tell you what is the result of disobeying the Sadguru and how to atone for the sins committed by any mistake. There was an enlightened saint in Satyug named Gautam Muni, and he had a disciple called SAUDAS Brahmin. One day, when this disciple was engaged in worshipping Shiva, his guru, Gautam Muni, reached there. But out of his own desire to finish his rituals, SAUDAS did not even get up to bow down to him. Even then, the kind guru was forgiving and was actually pleased to see that his disciple was performing the rituals with strong conviction. But Lord Shiva could not bear the disobedience of the Sadguru. Insulting Sadguru is the greatest sin. So Lord Shiva cursed SAUDAS to be born as a demon. With folded hands, SAUDAS said to his Gurudev, "Gurudev, forgive me for the sins I have committed." Rishi Gautam said, "Child, you should listen to the story of God with devotion. It is the destroyer of all sins. By doing so, your curse will last only 12 years. Due to the effect of the curse, SAUDAS became a demon and started wandering the uninhabited forest, suffering from hunger and thirst. Finally, he reached the banks of Narmada Ji. He found sage Garg reciting the names of the god. Demon SAUDAS wanted to eat the Muni and started going towards him. But once he started hearing the Muni recite God's names, he stopped at a distance. Then he said, "Blessed is the one who has the armor of God's name and is protected from the demons. Because of your recitation of God's name, demon like me is also experiencing ultimate peace. Lord Shiva cursed me because I disobeyed and insulted my Sadguru. And yet, it is my Sadguru who showed me the way to get rid of the curse." Then the demon requested Sage Garg, "Dear Sage, please liberate me by narrating the stories of God." Sage Garg felt very sorry for this demon and narrated the story of Ramayana to him. Due to its influence, his demon tendencies vanished. He became beautiful and radiant like the gods and went to the abode of God. So you see, children, from this story, the lesson that we learn is that Sadguru should never be disrespected, as it's a sin. And various sins committed are destroyed by chanting God's name. Progressive vision. 4 ways to boost the morale. Rules. If you follow any rule in your life, then your willpower is bound to increase. For example, we will not consume any food before our morning prayers. If there is some delay in following the rule at times, then endure some discomfort. Your willpower will only increase. Faith. Have faith in God, Sadguru, Vedas and Shastras that they will always guide us and protect us. When a soldier fights on the battlefield, he believes the commander, president and the whole nation have my back and they're supporting me. This increases his morale and gives him the strength to keep fighting. Review. When you encounter unpleasant experiences in your life, then remember that God's grace is driving these with compassion in the background. Chanting the name of the Lord. When you chant God's name, all the particles of each sheath, that is Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanmaya and Anandmaya of your body get merged, which increases your morale. Playtime. Now we will play a game of concentration and agility. All the children will stand in 2 lines facing each other at a distance like a rival. The younger child will stand in front of the younger child and the older child will stand in front of the older child. A piece of cloth or handkerchief will be placed between the 2 children. Now the teacher will speak the names of the parts of the body. The part which the teacher mentions has to be touched with both their hands. While speaking the names of the organs, the teacher will say the word cloth in the middle. Then immediately that cloth has to be picked up. The one who picks up the cloth quickly will be the winner. And the same action will be repeated. Like knees, shoulders, forehead, clothes, feet, eyes, clothes. We will play the same game 20 times. The one who will be able to lift the cloth most times quickly will be the winner. The second and the third winners behind him. Glory of Indian culture. Importance of festoon. Children, you must have seen a festoon made of flowers and leaves outside any home, in a satsang building or in a temple. But do you know why the festoon is installed? Festoon is mainly made from mango, ashoka, neem margot's leaves and marigold flowers. You can also put other fragrant flowers of your choice in it. In Hindu culture, the wood of the mango tree is used for fire while offering prayers to God in a havan. Hanging the leaves of this tree on the main door of the house increases happiness and prosperity in the house. By putting a festoon of ashoka's leaves, auspicious works are completed smoothly in this house. Neem leaves remove negativity and evil eye wards off from the home. Hanging a festoon at the entrance of our home brings positive energy into the home with every person who is entering our home. Whenever the air coming from outside enters the house after touching these leaves, it also brings positive particles with it. That's why you should also put a festoon on the main doors of your house. If the flowers and leaves dry up, take them off and put a new festoon of fresh leaves. Do's and don'ts. In the month of Kartik, everyone should take a bath before sunrise to get rid of all the sins. Planting of tulsi plant, watering should be done in Kartik. Giving half a glass of water to a tulsi plant in the morning gives the result of donating 1.5 grams of gold. In Kartik month, a lamp must be lit in the evening. By this, all sins are destroyed and good fortune and wealth are obtained. In the month of Kartik, the story of Ramayana, Gita recitation, Bhagwan Nam Kirtan should be done regularly. Even Brahma Ji said, I do not have the power to tell the glory of its merits. Donation of food, giving grass to cows, association with devotees of God is inexhaustibly fruitful. Competition time. Now it is a turn of knowledge competition. You will be asked a question and the answer will have 4 options and you have to give the correct answer in 10 seconds. The question, according to Ramayana, who was the guru of Love Kush? Options are Vasisht Ji, Rishi Valmiki Ji, Rishi Vishwamitra Ji, Rishi Durvasa Ji. The correct answer is Sage Valmiki. When Sita Ji was exiled, then she remained in the ashram of Sage Valmiki Ji, where Love and Kush were born. Festival special. Kids, Sharad Poonam is also known as PANCHASHWETI UTSAV. On this day, 5 white things are used. Milk, rice, sugar candy. Kheer or pudding is made of these 3 white things. The 4th should be covered by the rays of the white moon, and the 5th it should be covered with white cotton cloth. The spiritual brilliance of God showers more on this day through the moon. May God keep our body and mind strong so that we are successful in avoiding wrong deeds. May we be saved from diseases and our immunity and disease repellent power develops. One who eats rice pudding by contemplating like this, his body and mind remain healthy throughout the year. Sharad Poonam night is very beneficial for spiritual uplifting. Therefore, everyone should do Jagrana night vigil, Jap, Dhyan and Kirtan on this holy night. Health tip. Kids, you should make Sharad Poonam pudding with rice, kheer, milk and sugar candy. While making kheer, mix pieces of almonds and dates, some cardamom and black pepper and some gold or silver coin in it. And keep it in the moonlight for at least 2 to 3 hours. After offering food to the revered Gurudev, around midnight, eat the kheer. Pudding or the kheer that is kept on the night of Sharad Poonam can also be taken as prasad for breakfast the next day. To increase the brightness of the eyes, one should look at Sharad Poonam full moon day for 15 to 20 minutes without blinking in front of the moon. Try threading the needle in the moonlight. There should be no other light. With the moon rays, the complexion of the skin becomes clear, the eyesight increases, and a pink aura starts emerging on the face. If the feet are bathed in the moon rays for a long time, then the soles, heels, and lips are saved from cracking during the cold days. The rays of the moon are very beneficial for the brain. This helps in opening the closed layers of the brain, due to which the memory power increases. Also, the hair does not grey untimely. Yogasan. Paschimottanasana. Children in the Shiv Samhita, Lord Shiva has described this as the best asana. This asana opens up the spinal cord and calms the mind. Those who are suffering from any disorder should practice this asana. This asana removes indigestion, stomach diseases, back pain, hiccups, leprosy, urinary tract infections, sleep disorders, insomnia, asthma, diabetes, hemorrhoids, irregular menstruation, impotence, weakness of the nervous system, and many other diseases. The stomach becomes thin. Phlegm and fat are destroyed. This asana also increases the height, removes weakness, and provides mental peace. This asana is very dear to Lord Shiva, so you must take advantage of this asana. Method. Sit with the legs straight on the floor. Make sure your thighs, knees, and feet are touching the ground. Rest your hands on the thighs. Inhale as you raise your arms above the head. Exhale while keeping your back straight and bend forward from the hips as far as possible and hold the toes. Knees need to remain straight. Try to bring the head forward to touch the knees. Breathe normally as you hold this position initially for half a minute, but gradually increase. Inhale and bring the body upright while keeping the arms straight. Exhale, place the hands on the thighs. Quote of the week. O youth, discipline is the foundation of life. Without any restraint, one cannot be a good student or a good citizen. Discipline is the stepping stone to success. To attain God, to achieve any accomplishment or fame, to succeed, it is needed in all endeavors to succeed in all walks of life. All great men in the world, their life was very disciplined. Homework time. All the children will do TRATAK in the rays of the moon on Sharad Poonam till 12 o'clock in the night and chant the name of God. Whether you did it or not, you will write it down in the diary. Write down all good deeds you did in the first week of Kartik month also in your diary. Question and answer time. Question number 1. Which month begins with Sharad Poonam? Question number 2. Why did Lord Shiva curse SAUDAS? Question number 3. Which sage saved the demon SAUDAS from the curse? Question number 4. What are the 5 rules of Kartik month? Question number 5. Festoon is made from the leaves of which tree? Question number 6. Which deed gives the result of donating gold in the month of Kartik? Question number 7. What should be done on the evening of Kartik month? Question number 8. Why is Sharad Poonam also called as PANCHASHWETI UTSAV? Question number 9. What are the benefits of Paschimottanasana? Question number 10. What are the 4 ways to boost morale? Purnahuti time.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यो मुक्ताश्नान्यान् विमोचयेत् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
God is always perfect. The world is also complete only from that supreme Brahman. This whole is born from that perfect Lord. Even after removing the whole from that whole, it remains complete. O God, may all the wicked be gentlemen. May the gentlemen get peace. May a peaceful soul be a liberated soul. Liberate others from bondage. Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, our today's Bal Sanskar class concludes. Children will meet again next week with a new knowledge enhancing topic. Till then, Hari Om.